Hey guys, what is up? Today we're going to be talking about cocoa. What is up guys? Hope you're having a good day today and hope you're having a great growing season so far. And I'm sure you found this video because you're interested in growing with Coco Coir, or it's also called cocoa peat, or cocoa on its own, or coconut husk. So basically, let me tell you a little bit about what we have over here. So this is pure coconut husk compressed into this 5 kilo brick. Basically, it comes all the way from India. They take the coconuts, they grind it down, and they compress it into this. Becomes 5 kilos here, and then it's easy to ship like that. This specific brick is unbuffered, which means it doesn't have anything, any calcium nitrate in it to as sort of a treatment for the pH, and it's also it's washed, which means it's actually specifically it's double washed. The benefits of using cocoa as a growing medium is it's pest resistant, it's very good at retaining moisture, but it also allows for plenty of aeration. Also, it's a very neutral substrate to grow in. So when saying it's a neutral substrate, there actually is trace amounts of potassium in cocoa. It's just innately in there, contrary to what some people believe. So it's not completely neutral, and you do have to factor that in when you're choosing your nutrients to grow in cocoa. Most of them, there'll be a part A and a part B. Part A will have very little to no potassium in it, and part B will also not have potassium because it releases in, but you obviously will need some potassium at that stage because you would have depleted your supplies of it. Also, cocoa holds on to calcium in it, so you'll get nutrients that compensate for that. Very straightforward. It's most of the time you can just follow the directions for most nutrients. So how do you use cocoa to grow in? Basically, you can use one of these, a material grow bag. Because of cocoa's very high water retention abilities, you might want something like this, which allows for the aeration, air pruning, and very good drainage. Alternatively, you might want to, if you're a commercial grower, you might want to grow in a non-reusable plastic grow container. These are obviously a little bit less eco-friendly, but the commercial farmers will be a lot more attracted to them. It's one thing, one pot for one brick, and done and dusted. If you're going the home route, a lot of people won't just grow, especially if you're using, if you're doing sort of a soil grow and not hydroponics, you're going to want to modify your cocoa and add, a lot of people add compost, vermiculite, perlite, and sort of other micronutrients, maybe like barley and things like that, just to make it into sort of a full ecosystem and not be so reliant on pumping it with hydronutes. Alternatively, you can pump it with hydronutes. That's your call to make. If it were me, I would probably be doing I want like a soil medium, so I'm going to add in compost, vermiculite, all of those things. Or you can buy something like the Freedom Farm Classic Craft, which is basically an all-in-one. So last thing we should do is basically take this brick and hydrate it and just have a look at what we got. So guys, as you can see, it makes a hell of a lot of cocoa, that one 5 kilo brick. I ended up using about 20 liters of water to get to a good consistency. You could probably go a little bit more, but yeah, I'm gonna take that outside now, so I don't want it to get too heavy. Yeah, the cocoa bricks are available on our site, and as usual, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching, and check you guys next week.